And we are back here in the Giggity Racing League Season 4. We're going to watch these Cup guys in preset here tonight at Kansas. One and only Mr. Archangel up here in the booth. Robbie Vids, he's out there. What's up, guys? How you doing tonight?
Go ahead, Robbie. You got things to do first, buddy.
Man, that's
stacked little dash.
That is a stacked little dash, and yes, Cytogenic has been on a great roll here in Giggity Racing League since he's come over. He looked really strong last night at Atlanta. Had a little bit of mishap, but yeah, this is going to be a good one. Flirt and Wicked, and then you got, like you said, Cytogenic too. Oh, Tommy, good gracious!
I was running with them boys the other night, man, and I'm telling you what, I was trying to keep up with them and G-Sensi and guys like that, and I was over here, I even asked them, because it's on Dark Knight's broadcast if anybody watches them on YouTube, I was like, I feel stupid because I'm over here cheating like a little kid, because I'm running top 5 with all you guys, you know, keeping up, you know, passing them, Chicago, Auto Club, Atlanta. It was just great fun racing with them guys, man. So I know personally how fast they are, and I can't wait to see this little dash race here, man. It's going to be good.
The dash we had last night too was every night we have this dash, which I do love this new format this year. Well, for season 4, give these guys an opportunity. Trucks go to Xfinity. Xfinity can try to go up to Cup. I like how they do that. And every dash, you're just like, man, I don't want to be in there, let alone in the points paying event with those guys too, because everybody here, the talent we have in Giggity is just phenomenal.
I want to be in there, man. Those are the guys I look forward to running with, man. I love it when they have their separate lobbies and stuff at night, man. I appreciate them putting me in their chats and stuff and giving me an opportunity to go out there and trade some paint with them, man. We don't care about a little bit of rubbings racing. Oh man, this morning, dude, we had like 17 slide jobs pulled in one race with K-Taddy and them, dude. It was just good fun racing, man, with them guys.
I get spoiled, like I said. I've said it 1,000 times on air here before that I'd almost rather be in a lobby for 1 or 2 times. People see we all recognize each other. We all jump in a lobby, and next thing you know, you're racing all night long in a private lobby with great guys.
We're gonna one more race, man. I'll end this at one more race, man.
We're gonna go over here real quick while we're waiting. This dash to start. Let's check out the daily leaderboard here at Kansas.
Ooh.
Yeah, the only person that I recognize on there is Mr. Elvin Priest.
Oh yeah, Elvin was killing it when we were running yesterday, man. That kid right there. I'll tell you what, for his age, he's really mature on the track. He really puts in the time and effort. That you never see him in a slider lobby. You never see him doing anything but getting faster, getting better, and more consistent. And that's so appreciated by us older drivers to see the younger generation step up and put as much time and effort in as he does, man. And shout out to Elvin, dude. You're a heck of a driver, buddy. Keep it up, man.
Yeah, I expect this leaderboard, especially after the dash and then qualifying and after the race, I think we're going to see some names change up there. Mr. Dimebags himself out there in Arizona, Shin Motorsports. What up, he says, right back at you. Martin, as always, one of our loyal, faithful YouTube followers. What's up, guys? What are you doing, Martin? Glad to have you guys out there. Like I said, we got Robbie Bids, Arch, and myself up here in the booth. Robbie is also putting together the lobbies tonight, working all night. Once we get the last person in for the dash, we'll do the dash qualifying, do the dash race, and we'll get ourselves Kentucky race, or excuse me, Kansas racing tonight, guys.
Puddin', I think you gotta get a little bit more diverse, man, because looking at this daily leaderboard right here, KTM is a monster.
See, I've never raced with a lot of these guys. Not familiar with some of them.
Great guy, man. Scotty B's funny. He's really cool to race with. Silent Striker, I actually just got to become friends with him the other day. He is blistering fast, man. Yeah, there's definitely some big names up there on that leaderboard right there.
CoCaffin out there in the chat. Anthony Karf, another great guy. He's always in there running the Tuesday night. What's going on? He's heading to dinner, but he's going to look forward to seeing it. Yeah, Coke's out there.
I'll send you an invite right now, buddy. He would like to join us in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, come on up. We got Justin Shackett. We saw him race last night. I just love how everybody joins in and helps tune in. We're up to 360. Last night, I think we're at 57 or 58. So every night we get on, I keep seeing it creep up and creep up and creep up. So, Robbie, after 40 more subscribers, you're going to have to give us another catchphrase, buddy.
You're gonna have to
Awesome.
give us that giggity giggity goo here soon.
We just need 40 more people out there, but it's great to have everybody out there to support their team, support their friends, support their league. We talk about it all the time. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and every night too, we see so many of the familiar faces out there in the chats, and that's awesome.
Hey, is Jay Wood racing tonight, guys?
I don't know. I didn't get again. I don't have the opportunity to look at some of the Facebook stuff like you guys do. I don't know exactly what the full leaderboard is. And there he is, Coke FN. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Man, how
Alright,
did you
make sure
feel
you-
last night after an on a mission race, 100% at Bristol? Because I know I was tired after sitting in the booth, and you were definitely pulling away from some of those guys.
Oh, I was stoked with the second place finish, with some former Pro League drivers there, I mean, I'll take a second place any day of the week. Led about half the race, just came up one spot short. But, I mean, overall, it was a great race. I mean, I had no complaints at all.
It was a lot of fun, and again, thanks to AJ Storm for that opportunity. I mean, like I said, you guys had to have been tired afterwards. I know I was wore out just sitting there. You guys put on one heck of a show.
Oh,
Very,
back to Jay Wood's statement, man. If he is racing tonight, Jay Wood is second all time on the leaderboard here. I know we're not racing customs, but that is a giggity driver that's second all time here at Kansas.
yeah. See a couple familiar names of people again I might have raced with here and there. Don't know them quite personally, but great to have you up here, Coke.
It's an honor. I mean, I want to see how y'all do up here, First time me up here, it might be a normal thing, Might
You
come
gotta
up here
take-
more often.
Got to take your fire suit off and put your shirt and tie on.
That's right.
Wait, you own one of those?
Well,
My tie might
at
be
the
a little
fire
wore out.
suit.
Oh,
shoot, I might broadcast with my fire suit on. Come on.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
a true broadcaster right there.
Robbie, how close are we getting, buddy?
I actually think he just said that they're sending it.
All right. There's the puddles out there. Closest win I have ever seen. They did it. Xfinity custom style. Her Fat Patch and G9 put on one heck of a race. Great to have you out there, young lady. Appreciate you showing it in. Big shout out from Carp. He says, "What's up, Coke?" And Red.
What's up?
Bulldog, yeah, I've raced with Red a couple times. Bulldog, Smoke Fan, that is. You want to talk about racing with some stacked people? I'm just like, holy cow! Sit back and learn. Sit back and learn.
Yeah, we're
Oh, man.
actually in Outlaw Nation. We're actually putting on a truck race tonight at Las Vegas, a mock showcase race that we're putting on tonight. If we can get enough drivers, so don't forget to tune into that tonight. It's Outlaw Nation 1, I believe. Outlaws Racing Channel.
Nice little shout out, yeah. Especially after this, I will be more than happy to tune in. Millsy said they got a special return driver tonight. Is it RKM?
Ooh.
Yeah, even RKM, he followed me or tracked us down, I guess let's say, did that on a mission race last night and was giving me grief over there. I'm like, wherever I go, I can't get away from that RKM guy. He's always giving me a little bit of grief everywhere. This is going to be exciting. Kansas, that high line definitely comes into effect here. Passing can be done on that lower line. That middle line works well too, but I think a lot of those guys are going to be trying to run by that wall to get up there and dash their way in. We are cup. when you get the opportunity to dash in, that gives you a chance to move up and show the people up in the big leagues what you got too. So if I were to go to Xfinity, which you give me that opportunity a couple times, Robbie, and I appreciate it. You get nervous a little bit, especially trying to dash into the league above you, and I know I was. Again, I said it the other night. I still I talked to him. We're all good, but Sparkalicious and I had a good race. But I went full send, got into him, and I said I'm not gonna take somebody out for the win like that. But Sparkalicious, he's dashed his way in the last 2 times he's tried. So and we've seen dash winners win and finish in the top 3 and 5 this year. So let's see how it all pans out for us. Working on getting down to that 11 level.
Crew chief, he'd been a lot better than the spotter.
Oh,
he's won.
yeah, Arch, I do appreciate it. Sat there for that dash race with me in my ear as a crew chief, and I like what a lot of people are doing with that crew chief thing this year. Robbie helped me at Daytona in a different league the other night, and if you guys have never had Robbie crew chief for you, shut everybody else off. Shut everybody off and just listen to him. You feel like a Formula One driver. He does such a great job, and with his accent, he is just on spot with everything. We've seen it in the chat before. Other people say, hey, I'm at the booth up trying to help somebody else out, and I think that helps to increase the racing that we have here, makes it more competitive.
Oh yeah, all around, man. It's really nice that we have guys that are willing to take the time to go out there and just sit there and watch a race from a different point of view, and to help keep drivers calm, to remind them, of the simple, stupid things that we forget sometimes. We get caught up in the moment in the race, man. Braking points, lifting. They can see action in front of you, behind you, whether you're clear or not. It's really cool to have that, man.
Help you out with your pit strategy.
Oh yeah, it's amazing, man.
Yeah, again, if you're not racing that night and somebody needs some help on your team, I know a lot of people are in team chats and stuff too, but if you've never done it before, it is not an advantage, but a big help.
It is. It's a relaxing feeling when you have somebody watching your back besides you. It just really eases your mind during a race to know that you have an extra set of eyes and somebody else to help you bounce ideas back and forth off of, whether how your vehicle's running or the lap times you're running, the lanes you're running, the grooves you're running, because they can see where you're running smooth. They can see where you're losing time, and it's like I said, dude, it's a great thing to have.
And again, you sat through that dash with me and helped me through that. That was 20-some laps, and you did a great job. Let me know where everybody was and what was going on. And Trinity, I think that night too, we're still thinking about you, buddy. Hoping you're feeling better. He had that one in the bag, but old guy got that. He's been looking good this year. Dashed his way in a couple times. He's looking real proficient tonight in that Xfinity League. One of the graduates from Truck last year, moving on up. But
he ain't been looking that old.
Oh, there he is. There's the juice man himself out there. He says, hello, all. We know who that is. Mr. Mango. Heard you got your wheel today. Congratulations.
Oh, Mr. Mango, I got something to send you, my friend.
2 to go here in the qualifying. We'll get our invites and we'll get in. Robert Russian. He says, put in. Don't know who you are. I don't know who that guy is. What's up, Night King? What up, buddy?
You were talking about old guy there in the Xfinity. I actually had the privilege of racing with him last year on RJM, and he's a really relaxed dude. I'm kind of glad he got moved up because the story that he's been on, he went through trucks like 3 seasons in a row. I mean, I think it was time for him to move up, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing him in the higher division. Looking forward to seeing him in Cup in the next coming seasons.
He's definitely earned his right to be up there, like you said. We got qualifying over. There he is. There's Trinity.
Hey, Trinity, man, we're glad you're all right, my friend. I'm definitely glad you're okay.
Yeah, he says, hey, Put and Arch. We got Coca FN up here with us, Robbie with us doing some in-car stuff. He says, just watching and recovering and cheering on my GRD teammates, and that's exactly what it's all about. So thanks for being out there, and glad you're feeling a little bit better. Get that rest, man.
Oh man. So you guys ready for this? I think this dash race is gonna be exciting. Do we have a report on who got the pole yet? All right. Yes, sir.
Oh no,
I'm
he's
put my
already out there,
money-
guys. There's RKM. Oh no. Oh no.
RKO, man, you're awesome, buddy, man. I had fun racing with you. We just tearing it up.
Yeah, Mango, it's going to take some time to get used to that wheel. A lot of guys out there. I'd like to. I took Friday night off, and I apologize for that. Went to Charlotte, went to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, got to hang out with somebody we most all know, T Clay 222. He lent me his wheel while he was gone down in Atlanta. Just came back down today to pick it up. For the last 2 days, I've been on it, and it is definitely an adjustment, Mango. Looking forward to being on the wheel soon, but let me tell you what, it takes some time, and that force feedback. I haven't been on a motorcycle or in a stock car in quite some time, and it shows. My shoulders are saying, hey, you need to get back in the gym.
Yeah,
We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Streaming live, Dimebags, he says, at YouTube, Dimebag77, and I like how a lot of people do that. Coke, do you broadcast? Do you put your stream up?
Unfortunately, where I'm out here in the middle of absolutely nowhere, so my internet capabilities will not allow me to live stream, but I can clip and, put some clips on my YouTube or, upload them to Twitter. If we go like 3 or 4 wide and never make a pass, I can clip that, post it on Twitter, but unfortunately I cannot live stream. But if I was in the middle of town, I would for sure stream, honestly.
And I know that feeling. The Airbnb where we're at, Coke, is out in the middle of the sticks, and I absolutely love it. We don't even have cable. All we have is internet, and I'm fortunate enough that the one that we have is, it's not bad. It allows this to happen. I've been in city at other places on the internet, because we don't get to pick our our package, our internet cable package, when you stay at an Airbnb. And I've been in the city before and had one that I couldn't even share play, let alone broadcast. So I understand that feeling. Yep, go ahead. No problem.
Hey, Puddin', if you want to, man, go ahead and send me that email on PSN so I can send you that clip.
Oh, all right. Yep. Well, we'll get that done here in just a little bit.
Yep.
Gonna send me a clip of a little action that we had the other night from one of the broadcasts, but we're got to be coming down. Everybody got their invites, Coke and Mr. Archangel.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coke, is your voice on Always Allowed? Brian Morgan said someone's voice is not on Always Allowed. Just
yes,
change.
It is.
All right. Okay. Cool. So it's Robbie then. So Robbie, are you not allowed? What's up, Joey? How are you, buddy? Good luck. You should accept.
Yep.
1 second. We are gonna blue screen and we're gonna go dash racing here at Kansas.
Can you guys hear that, Australian? Just let us know.
I am not Australian.
Yeah, I'm on Always Allowed.
Okay.
Yep, Brian, he just got it fixed. What's up? Like I said, Joey, great to have all these. We got 17 viewers out there for this dash, and here we go. 35 laps, and that is one heck of a field. Joey, you being one of them. No texting driving anymore. Robert Russian, we know him as Night King. He says Shin for the win. I like that. I like that.
That's good to hear.
Almost done, guys. We'll get in there, and this is going to be one interesting.
I don't know. With early lead, man. They're tearing through the trial, heading down into one. Cytogenic is so fast. He's running a nice, beautiful high line. It's nice to see him be able to hold it up there and just run it high, wide, and handsome. And I love this track. As you know, you guys love using that paraphrase. You got Tommy sitting there in third as he's trying to pressure his way past the 62 of Dark Knight. Those two are teammates. They run together all the time. And like I said, those guys were fun and fast to race with the other day.
Yeah, everybody coming down there. Go ahead, Cope. I'll let you take it,
We got
buddy.
a little bit of contact between the number 10 and the 21 here going down the trial oval. And it looks like Justin Shack at 79 is a little bit off the pace. Hopefully he can get caught back up to the pack here. And we're on board with Tommy Armorboy, and he's looking to the inside of that the 62?
Yes, sir. That's Dark Knight, his teammate.
Hopefully they can get a little draft going, get up there. But man,
I'll be watching that 42 behind them. Wicked Gatekeeper, man. He was definitely the surprise of last season, and I expect him to do great things and continue that on this year. So this is a stack lobby.
oh, 62 in the wall.
Yeah, just a little bit. He got a little bit of contact. I think his teammate rubbed the wall behind him too. As
Very
look at
wide.
Wicked. Wicked's diving down in there. Can he hold it? Oh, Tommy's able to clear him as they come through the trial. He's back in line with his teammate, and these guys line up single file going back to draft as we get back through turns 1 and 2. If you guys missed it last year, go back and watch one of the season finale races here in the Giggity Racing League for the Custom Cup. It was probably the most exciting race we had. There was slide job after slide job after rubbing after rubbing. It was just exciting battling here, and Kansas has always proven to give us that kind of racing.
Looks like Cytogenic starting to pull away just a little bit. Here comes that familiar 42. Thank goodness he didn't change his colors. We know who that is. Wicked Gatekeeper. Excuse me. Wicked's right there behind him. Can he get up to him? Oh.
He makes that car look good.
Dark Knight, excuse me, in that 62. Oh, sorry guys, had a moment there. Haven't been feeling well the last couple weeks. Good days, bad days. This here we see Wicked still back there. Here comes Dark Knight trying to get back to him on the.
Oh, Dark Knight's a little loose down there.
Yeah, it's
Wicked's
not a
gonna
good
get
spot
the
to be.
outside on him.
They're going to get that
that's
highline
net.
momentum contact being made. 31 of Tommy
And then we'll
Armorboy
hold it.
peeks us down inside. Can he get up to Mr. Cytogenic? Wicked is now up there. It's sitting in third. Couple cars falling off the pace back there. These top four definitely, top three have to chase down the leader of Cytogenic, and if he keeps this pace up right now, it looks like those top three are going to be fighting for that second transfer tonight in the dash.
Yeah, it looks like Diamondbacks and JJ Sutter were back there. They were trying to get some good racing going and racing side by side here. You know, if you lose that front pack, it's really hard to catch back up to them. So, it's just
Especially if
like
you don't have
being
any draft.
Oh yeah, definitely. The draft here is just like Super Speedway. It is so critical at this track as far as keeping up with them guys, because you know that if you go to the bottom, you're just tearing up your tires. You're not really gaining speed. You're actually losing it. So this is one of them tracks that are really tricky to run and really tricky if you lose the guys in front of you.
Yeah, and you got to be careful too, like you're talking about with that draft, to know that when it pulls you, it'll pull you into the wall if you don't manage it correctly going into the turns.
Oh heck yeah! Well, it's treacherous here. I mean, and you're trying to run inches from that wall. You got no room for error. It's the Casey Kane line, or the Kyle Larson line, whatever you want to call it. It's the hardest line in the racing to run, and everybody has to do it here at Kansas if you want to be a fast car.
Real quick shout out to wait, real quick, it looked like
Yeah,
he held on to
loose.
it, he got loose. Trinity said, "What's up, Robbie?"
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Our running order right now, Cytogenic in that 40 car, excuse me, tonight he is in it because of the cup. On board with Tommy Armour in that 31, Mr. Wicked Gatekeeper in that 42, and Dark Knight in that 62, running your top four right now, starting to catch up. They're starting to bunch up on Cytogenic just a little bit.
Well, that's a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, this is going to be two teammates battling for transfers right here. I mean, only 2 cars make it, and if they can't get past Sayo, which teammate makes it? Well, maybe neither one of them make it because you got Wicked right there splitting them apart. So it's gonna come down to a really good battle right here at the end.
They're going to have to work together, and looks like they have to try to catch it. Cyogenic goes to the high side. There's Tommy Armor Boy, just goes a little bit low it. Here comes that 42, and that draft's trying to stick right there with him. 62, trying to Dark Knight, trying to be like, get back here. Where you guys going? He fell off the pace just a little bit. Maybe a little strategy, or he just lost that draft that you were talking about.
Man, I'm watching Sayo from facing back, dude, watching these guys catch up to him, and he was so close to that wall. I thought I saw sparks, but dude, here we go.
Tommy,
these guys are starting to lose that patience.
Who do you got your eye on, Coke?
I got my eye on Wicked. You know, I mean, he's fighting loose coming off, but I think as the run goes on, that it might tighten up. But I'm not sure if they have to make a pit stop or not. But if he can make a pit stop, I'm pretty sure Wicked, he can get that first or second spot, no doubt.
He's very patient. He puts a lot of time into this.
Real quick. See if maybe I can get us a read on how much fuel's left. Here he goes. He's looking.
He's taking a look. He's taking a peek.
If Tommy Armor Boy, if he can time it just right, he can actually make that pass on the inside. I've been lucky enough to do it a couple times, but be prepared for that car you passed on the inside. Be prepared for that car to do the same thing. Go on the inside.
Yeah, give it right back to you. So, here he goes. Yep. Takes a peek to the inside of Cyogenic. Can't tell me hold on. He doesn't do it right now. Nope, he still stays down low. Can he get up there with the draft of Wicked? Nope, they pull back in, so he doesn't want to lose any time there.
Now, Coke, do you think that Sayo's at a disadvantage with having that third car back there? Because the simple fact is, even if Tommy does go under him, he does not really have much of an opportunity to get down for that crossover as we've seen used so many times.
Honestly, the first and second place car, they're actually pulling away right now. I don't think that third place car is going to be a issue at the moment, but you know, if they start racing really hard, getting side by side, going through the corner, Wicked might be able to catch back up to him. But I've been sitting here watching Sayo and Tommy just pull away from Wicked. So I don't think them racing hard would be an issue right now.
And they pulled a gap out on our fourth place car, the 62 of Dark Knight, who was running up there. So this is, unless something major happens, it's going to be two of these three guys who make it into the big show. They got the dance shoes on right now. Who's going to go to that dance?
Well, and that right there shows you guys, man. We were just talking about the draft. We know how fast Dark Knight is. We know how fast his teammates are and these other guys up here. And just losing that draft, he looks like he's way slower than these guys. And he's not. They're all equal cars. That draft means that much here.
And remember, guys, tonight we are on presets where, you know, they are on sliders, however you want to say it, not on customs. Some of these guys, we've heard Robbie talk about it, Taddy talk about it before. Wicked gets way loose, goes down to the inside. It's going to lose a little bit of time. It's going to lose a lot of time, actually. But everybody might go way loose for a dash or a qualifying run, and then for a long run race. And as we see Wicked coming down the pit lane, maybe that's the side of things to come.
Yep. I was just gonna say, I'm sitting here looking at I'm looking on board with Dimebags, and he's still got 14 laps of fuel.
You've got 3 cars in pit road.
Yeah, so everybody's gonna have to make a pit stop. So I'm guessing there's probably about 20 laps left in this race.
Yeah, anytime you can come down and get those force pressures we talk about all the time, it'll definitely hook up. And here comes a second place car coming down the pit lane right now.
See, now this right here,
Tommy Our Boy is coming down. Yeah, pit lane's busy.
These guys are getting on these fresh rubbers. They're going to gain about a second on him each lap that he's out there.
Let's see what happens. I'm going to stay on board with him. You guys keep an eye back there. Let me know what's going on. Well, let's see what his strategy is. We have seen him go super long runs. He can manage his car. He's also super fast. Cyogenic is also one to be watched, you know. So it was a great pickup. And as we say that, here he comes down to pit lane. Right? Yep. Oh, a perfect pit stop too. He
He
nailed that.
knew it. As soon as he saw them guys come, he knew that he was going to lose too much time if he stayed out there. So he's making the right move. Get in here, get tires as fast as possible, and just try and keep up with these guys. I don't know if he'll lose the lead, but it's going to be really tight coming off this pit lane. You're going to have 3 guys that were all right there, and with Dark Knight pitting a little bit early, he's probably going to close that gap a little bit back up in here. So let's see what happens, and I'm excited, man.
Back here watching the 71 of Mr. Dimebags, and that paint scheme will always be Tackleberry. We all know who Tackleberry is. He's over there with Hip Motorsports, super fast. Anytime I see this paint scheme, even when I do just some career mode, I see that card, I'm like, that's Tackleberry. On board with Justin Hackett here in the 10.
Close.
Hey, you guys, Wicked's actually leapfrogged Tommy through that pit stop, as we were talking about how crucial they are. He went from 3rd to 2nd, and possibly now he's the closest thing to Sayo, and he's still gaining on him as they head into 3.
Yeah, I'm on board with him right now.
Up there. Oh, yeah. He's got his draft, so he's, right now it looks like these two, if they can stay like this and just continue, Wicked don't even have to pass him. Wicked just has to maintain with him, hold his draft. They both have to run clean, and they will advance into tonight's race.
I believe that's Tommy Armway back there in that 31 car. But look at that paint scheme, right? He's a little bit further back, like you said. Yeah, this could be potentially our 2 dash-in drivers right now. But anything still can happen. Great strategy by Wicked to leapfrog him, like you said, to get back up there, get that track position.
Very much so. I'm very clean by Sayo getting onto the pits and not getting a speeding penalty, not losing too much time. He got in, got out, and put himself right back where he was, and where he's been most of the time that he's been in this league.
Yeah, last night was probably the first time he's seen that many cars in front of him for a while. I know he ended up having an accident too. Somebody got into him and pushed him down a little bit, which slowed him up. But as we all know how fast he is and consistent, I think that's the key to winning races, is consistency.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, if you can be consistent on your laps, you can be consistent on the lines you hit, not wear your stuff out too much.
Jackson Strong says Dimebags is in the lead. Thank you, Jackson, for joining in. Thank you for keeping us updated right there. Jackson Strong says Dimebags is in the lead.
Fake news.
Still second, yeah.
Running in 2nd place, and I think Jay Doucette is on 1st.
Oh,
Yep.
he said fake news.
Haha, don't mention. So did them guys pit really early?
I didn't catch their pit stops.
I don't think they've
Thanks,
been to
Jackson.
pit road.
He said JK. Thanks.
Well, Jackson, at least you got our eyes and mind off of the same thing that we've been focused on, because we had this actually happen to us at Daytona last year, or was it Daytona Talladega at the season end? When we didn't know who the heck won the race.
Yeah, it was Talladega for the
No
championship
pit.
because
We thought it was Jake Giroux. We thought it was everybody.
Jackson. Yeah, it came down to Jake and NPP, no pit Pendle, and Jackson, and Jake hit the wall. We thought it went back to Pendle. He hits that. We thought it was Mr. Jackson Strong.
Cat turned off his controller or something, didn't he? Or turned on another controller or something?
Yeah. One of his pets hit the button, and he smacked that wall. He knocked that thing down, but he still came out with the championship. So we're trying to get a running order for you right now.
He's got about Dimebags has about a 3 second lead on Sayo, but Sayo is catching him quick as Dimebags is in the middle of 1 and 2. Sayo just entered it, and he's
Wicked
losing
is
time
actually
fast.
catching Sayo.
Yeah, very much so.
These two are both going to be battling for that transfer position right now. Now that we got this new information, thanks to Jackson, man, I appreciate that, buddy. You definitely kept us on our toes.
Here they come, and Sayo gets around Dimebags. Here comes Wicked to the outside. That's where he wants to be, though. That's the preferred line. Dimebags stays down low.
Wicked almost hits the wall.
And that's how you get running here, man. You're always almost hitting that wall. I feel like I'm going to hit that wall every lap. No lie.
Yeah, I do too. I find myself backing that corner up just a little bit more than I should at sometimes, just to, especially on older tires, just to confirm that I won't. And even though I try not to, still clip it just a little bit.
I was back there watching Dark Knight and Justin, as Justin made the pass on Dark Knight. Just checking out battles on around the track real quick while we're starting to cycle down here. Wicked Gatekeeper has a never mind, Dimebag just falling back to 5th now. As Tommy's gotten by him, Wicked's gotten by him, and Sayo, so. And I'm trying to see how many laps that says right there.
Trying to get around that 21 car right now.
Left, you guys. I'm pretty sure that's 6 laps left.
Oh.
At 21 and 40 make a little contact there. That could have been really bad if 21
car blocks Wicked.
21
Wow.
being our own Joey Doucette. Like I said, I just like calling him Joey now. He yelled at me for mispronouncing his name for a couple weeks.
That's what you get, Pudding.
Yeah, no. Oh, he scratches that wall just a little bit, but yeah, Wicked definitely fighting back there with Joey.
Yeah, well, Joey, I mean, he's trying to hold on to transfer position, but it's just so hard, man. He hasn't pitted. He's trying to extend his fuel to make it to the end of this race, and it's just he's just tired, equipped right now to battle with these guys. As we look at the top 2 now, it's back to being the guys we were looking at as Sayo and Wicked. And JD says not giving up, man. He's trying to make a run down here in 1.
Jumping on board with him right now. He's right on the back bumper of that 42.
Look from Wicked, he's trying to look inside. He's trying to use this draft. Like we said, that draft can make you faster even when your tires are old. So it's helping him hold on.
Cyogenic definitely starting to pull away from these guys.
With no mistakes, Sayo's got it. We've got 2 laps to go at the line.
Joey gets into the back of old Wicked right there. Do a little Mustang on Camaro Crime.
I wouldn't be surprised if Joey tries to do something on the last lap. Might give him a little bump and run.
Yeah, I mean, that might be an opportunity as he's trying to not run the exact tight line right there, try to get a little bit underneath him. That momentum pulls Wicked down that front straightaway here.
Yeah, Wicked's trying to pull away. I believe this is the last lap right here, folks.
Well, go ahead, Coke. I was just going to say, is he going to make a dive bomb? Is he going to drop it down low?
I think he drove it in too hard going in there into 1, lost a little bit of ground. But he's fighting back, but I just don't think it's going to be enough.
Oh,
Wicked might have drove it in just a little bit.
Oh,
he gets loose off of the board.
By a car length.
I'm
still
pretty sure we got 1 more lap to go.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they're still powering through. Here he goes. Oh, Joey Doucette goes to the inside. I think he's out of gas. He is out of petrol. He is out of petrol.
Because Dimebags is in the same situation right now. He's at 1 on his fuel. It just switched to 0. So Dimebags might not make it either.
That's how important it is to try to dash the way in for these guys. They push it to the limit.
Dimebags is out of gas too, guys. And that's your finish right there.
The finish. Sayo and Wicked move on.
Hey, man, I told you guys at the beginning of the race, man, when them first 3 were there and Wicked was in 4th. That's the guy to watch. He's been so impressive over the course of last season. I expect the same things from him this year, man. Way to go, Wicked, working your way up there. Man, great plan, Jay Doucette, man. You almost had it stretched, buddy. You worked your butt off, man, and that was a great race for you, man. Tommy, Dark, Golf, Sayo, great race, guys.
Congratulations to our Dash drivers. Thanks for being up here, Coke, Arch, Robbie. Thanks for everything you're doing to get this lobby going. We're going to jump off of here just for a couple minutes, get the lobby ready. We're going points paying style at Kansas. Season 4 Giggity in Preset Cup. Thanks for everybody being up here. Give us about 10 minutes, and we look forward to seeing you all back here.